perfect? No. Remember physics? For every reaction, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Okay. Just because they're going to local entities doesn't mean the angels are singing and it's perfect. It has its own advantages and disadvantages, just like regional managed care organizations have their own advantages and disadvantages. There's no one right way to develop a managed care system. What you have to do is look at it from a holistic perspective. I think it's fantastic that they're doing the rate reform first. I think it's great that they're focusing on local entities. But in order to do that, that means the state's going to have to invest a tremendous amount of money in its own infrastructure, because local entities are not deep-pocketed. They cannot bring the systems and IT sophistication to the table that's necessary, like a large managed care organization could. A couple other states are looking at innovative managed care programs. New Mexico has a pretty sharp program. California is trying, but I would say has not succeeded so far. This is virgin territory. It's new ground. There's tremendous opportunity for us to have a very positive impact on the lives of the most needy of the citizens of this state. And all we have to do is be willing to have the courage to step up and say, I don't understand how this matches the risk of this program. Can you explain to me? If you have a better understanding of how you're being paid, you can structure your program to be more efficient and more effective.
And you're looking at states, are most of the systems combining acute and long-term care, or are they keeping them separate with their management?
Every state's doing a different deal. I don't think there's one approach that is better than another. Each one has its own pros and its cons. I personally think a bifurcated system makes the most sense, because my experience is DD populations and the services associated with DD, the habilitative services, don't fit well within a medical model. Entities, managed care organizations really struggle with it. Not to say that they couldn't figure out how to do it well, but it's not within their wheelhouse on day one. And so you have to have enough lead time to bring them up to speed on how habilitation is different. They say, oh, no, I get disabled. I do disabled all the time. They understand the chronic nature of disability. But a DD child that ages through the system, they don't have chronic needs. They're not gonna all of a sudden get better, right? It doesn't work within the medical model. The mindset doesn't work. So I'm a little biased, I'll admit, but I don't think I think it's better bifurcated. Okay? Any other questions?
How were you received yesterday?
You know what? A lot of good comments, feedback. A lot of people were very surprised that I told them that I didn't think they did it in the right order. And they didn't expect to hear that. What else? Sure.
In looking at other states, do they usually wait until they roll it out so the whole state gets implemented at once, or they do it in chunks at the state like we do?
Unfortunately, typically states go to managed care for one of 6 reasons. One of them is unrealistic timeframes imposed upon them by some outside entity. And so almost all states flip the switch and let everybody in all at once. Given the opportunity, I think phasing it in over time works better. How are we doing time-wise? Are we done? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.